Hello, viewers, and welcome to Fleet Action Report, Episode 28, Guest Stars Part 3. We had a little bit of confusion last week. That's my fault. I'm Nikodas, and I was the one that was missing last week.
I don't think there was confusion. You were sick, dude.
Well, that's my partner Grebog, who's neglecting to introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Grebog. You were sick, and it was all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, boy, was I sick. That particular Wednesday, it was painful to talk. I don't know how else to describe it. Like literally, talking caused pain in my chest. I mean, I've been an asthmatic my whole life, but this COVID stuff has literally been the worst illness I think I've ever had. Um, yeah. So as far as my week, I've been fighting COVID. I did go to the ER. I was diagnosed with COVID pneumonia on top of regular COVID-19, and it has been an ongoing battle since. I have yet to return to work, but I felt good enough to sit here and join you guys tonight, so I am glad to be back. How about you, Grebog? How was your week?
My week not so stressful. Than that. I mean, I don't know if it was stressful really, but pretty good, I guess. I seem to be keeping very busy. I try to take a break from things, and yet I still seem to have still no time to do anything extra. It's life. I guess
Yeah,
it's good that I can keep busy. Whatever, you know. And
yeah. I was hoping that you would get more of a break, though. We want you to come back to the D&D thing
I'll,
and and
I,
not be trying to kill the players.
come on, killing the players is the fun. Oh wait, no, it's not. I still don't get the DMs that actually go out of their way or make it sound like it's a challenge to them to try to kill players. I mean, you're the DM. Honestly, all I would have to do is a meteor crashes into the planet right where you were standing. Sorry, you're bad.
Yes, but where's the challenge in that?
Well, that's my thing. If a DM is trying to kill players, they can always win. The DM would always win if they're really trying to kill the players. And
I suppose that's true. All right, guys. So moving right along, sort of moving right along. There's been some big announcements this week, but we're still lacking in details. We're going to share what we have, but keep in mind over the next week, they're probably going to release a lot more information. So next week on the 26th and going until the February 25th is the 11th anniversary event. Again, we don't know a whole lot. We do know that they're going to be releasing a Tier 6 ship, the Tamir class Alliance Raider, but we don't know the stats on it. We do know it's a Romulan Klingon hybrid.
with the Federation Hall.
Yeah, the coloring made it look more of a Fed Hall design, but I don't know. It could just be what they're trying to do, the Alliance thing. I mean, it was, the Khitomer Alliance. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. What do you think, though? You have some theories on this ship.
I tried to look at the various pictures that have come out of the ship, and I noticed certain markings. As my phone is going to be annoying here. Let me do what I should have done a while ago, I guess. But the markings, if you notice, there are colorations next to the clear cannons that are built into the ship. There's like a red indicator. I noticed there were similar markings around, like circular markings around certain other points, which make me think that those may be uh, armament spots, I guess would be a good way to put it. So where you would have like your fore and aft weapons mounted technically. And by that, I was noticing essentially there is a 4-3 kind of setup, but I think the third one might actually be experimental based on the fact that almost all of the like Warbird style ships that they would be bringing this from, or the Raiders, seem to have an experimental. So my theory is it's going to have a 4-2 setup with an experimental weapon on it for the weapon slots. Being that it is a Raider, it's probably going to have a battle cloak, because I mean the other ships that look similar from either the Romulan side or Klingon side, well, the Raider from the Klingons, all have battle cloaks. So I don't see it. It'd be weird not having a battle cloak, in my opinion. And then the way the KDF warp nacelle type stuff is set up, and the way Romulans have theirs, it looks more to me to be based on the Romulan style, which makes me suspect the Singularity Core. I think that would be cool. This is all speculation and me guessing. They will probably release stuff here in this next week. It may come out on Tuesday. They seem to like to do or was it Monday, Tuesday, something like that?
I hope we have it. Tuesday's the launch. Tuesday's when the event starts.
So well, maybe.
I hope we have it by then.
They'll definitely release it then. Before then,
I'm actually honestly surprised we didn't get the ship stats today. So tomorrow or Thursday, or tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday or Friday, we'll hopefully get some ship stats. They actually have 2 ships coming out that they need to talk about. They also talked about a new lockbox that they have releasing next week, the Picard Yacht Vash. They're going to have some new items, of course, new traits. Looks like disruptor weapons are the focus there. And there's another tier 6 Romulan ship coming out with that. And we don't have stats for that ship either. So they've actually got 2 ships coming out. So we'll get stats with that over the next week or so. And then the other thing that we've noticed is the login today has a fiery Klingon emblem with a countdown underneath of it, currently set for a little over 5 days. We do know that you're going to be able to create a new Klingon character from the Discovery era. These are the Klingons that don't have hair. A little bit more of a reptilian appearance to them that came out in the first season of Star Trek Discovery. Now, as far as anything else, like if there's going to be a recruitment event, which was discussed in an interview a month ago, they have not said. So we're still lacking in information, but that's what we got.
I think between now and the anniversary event, we are going to get a lot more drops. Because so far they seem to be dropping something every day now. I don't know if they're going to keep doing something new every day or not. But I think they're saving the big reveal for right before the event.
Probably. I mean that would track with what they've done in the past. So we'll see. We got good stuff coming. New ships, new equipment, new disruptors, new type of Klingon character. So we got some good stuff. Let's look forward to this event. I hope everybody has a good time with it. That said, our show next week is going to be an anniversary show. We'll highlight maybe the new missions or the event, the rewards, and give you guys what information we can. We'll certainly have more information by then next week. This week, however, I think it's been 2 or 3 weeks ago, I promised you guys that we would round out the guest stars part 3, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start off by talking about the guest stars that were introduced in 2016. A lot of these are classic or the original series characters. So you need anything else before we jump into this, Grebog?
I was just trying to figure out where you were versus where I am. But other than
Oh,
that, I'm good.
In game,
Yeah.
I am over by Hobus.
What you doing over
Oh
there?
yeah. So I should talk about that. So this is not my typical main character. This is my temporal agent recruit Pavel. She happens to be Vulcan, and she happens to be a temporal agent. So I have this device in my inventory, lets me unlock special things, and some of them are account unlocks, and some of them are not. But fun stuff in there. We've talked about the recruitment events, so and we may end up with another one if this Klingon recruitment event becomes a thing. But the reason I picked her is because the mission we're going to run today is from the Agents of Yesterday mission log, and you can only do that on a TOS character, which in my case happens to be my temporal agent here. So we're going to talk about Walter Koenig, who played Pavel Chekov in the original series and reprises that role here in STO. We're going to talk about Chris Duhan, who's going to play Montgomery Scott for us, taking over for his father, James Duhan. We're going to talk about Vic Mignogna. I think I said that right. Who plays the character Isaac Garrett. And we're going to talk about Matt Winston, who plays Daniels from Enterprise. All right, let's jump right in here. Grebog, Agents of Yesterday return to Babel.
I am near Babel.
Cord and rebels have taken several Federation.
Oh yeah, and the ship I'm in is the Titan, which just recently was released. So you guys can see the Titan in action a little bit today.
I'm in a pilot warship, legendary version apparently. So you know, I have crap gear. Oh, why did it? It didn't move over some of my turrets.
So right off the bat, we see Daniels here. Well, he said he wanted to talk to us, and then he goes away.
All right. Captain. Something's not right. I'll explain shortly.
He's going to explain to us shortly.
Yeah, we hope. I mean, Daniel never really gives everybody the whole story.
All right. I appreciate your patience. I'm what's known as a temporal agent. It's my job to preserve the timeline.
Don't mind my outfit.
Viewers hear this?
Incursion at K-13. There's been another at Babel.
Can our viewers hear this?
They should be able to.
Okay. Yeah, so my outfit is a little weird too. I'm actually dressed as a somebody from the Mirror Universe. So.
Critical point in time. We believe they disrupted the Babel conference in 2268 aboard the USS Enterprise. I want to send you back there to stop them.
So it put you in my cutscene, Grebog.
Put you in mine.
It looks like you're very touchy-feely there with Daniels.
See, it's the reverse for mine, so you're getting all up in his face.
It's been some time. For me, at least.
Well, and there's Chekov.
It must be strange to see me looking older.
Once you're on Enterprise, deal with the Nakul and make sure the conference proceeds as.
Wonder if I have the Tommy gun on this. I do have the Tommy gun equipped.
Which will allow me to communicate with you and bring you back. You'll also have these bioscanners. They're short range, but will detect Nakul agents nicely.
Do the job right, and no one will know we were there.
They're probably getting a little bit of echo-ish, because my game, your game, both going out.
Thank you for coming, Captain.
That could be a little annoying.
Let's begin by using Enterprise's sensors to look for signs of our time-traveling friends. Oh, and one more item to be aware of. Ensign Pavel Chekov is currently on duty on the bridge, which is why I will be remaining here out. Let's get to work. I will check with you again after
It like changed my outfit.
It changed mine
Which-
too. Yours is
Yeah, that's
inappropriate on my screen a little bit.
I have not had that happen before.
I mean, you should cover yourself.
Right?
I mean, we're in the 70s here. I mean, at least I guess maybe that would be the right. I don't know. I'm not going there.
Nice work.
We're missing some more people here. Oh, take the turbo lift. So we were on the bridge, now we're leaving the bridge.
And we're beaming everywhere. Even
Yeah,
though-
well, you know.
I guess they have an issue with sitting in chairs.
I guess chairs everywhere and everybody's standing up.
Well, no, this guy is sitting through the chair on the and through the floor.
They need to work on this mission a little bit.
I've noticed that there's become a bug with the people sitting in chairs and floors.
I'm well aware of that. Of course. Now,
I think I went the wrong way. I did go the wrong way.
Looks like that. Being here takes me back. It was quite a different time for Starfleet. Head back toward the reception.
Well, now you're. Well, no, that's my officer.
Yeah, my officers didn't get put in other outfits. Just me.
Turn toward the engineering circuits, away from the turbo leaf. There he is. Wait, that's Ambassador Garrett.
Not cool.
Don't mind the Targ.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
And I was following you.
There we go. Not cool, Commander. There goes your Tommy gun. I need one of those.
Can't remember. It was probably one of the events.
Oh, apparently this is Kirk.
Good. It looks like the captain is stable.
We
You know,
just
you
saved
gotta
Kirk.
save Kirk.
Yeah, especially since I'm not wearing much.
I
that's a
mean,
Kirk
that
thing,
way
right?
he can hit on you.
Ah, here we go.
Someone set a bomb in here. I cannot defuse it and keep the mains online at the same time. Wait, Chekov, is that you? You look older than me, laddie. And you, the last time I saw you was on Dorzana Station. Something was dodgy then, and it's more than a wee bit dodgy now.
Oh, he wasn't supposed to remember Drazana Station.
It's
Interesting.
complicated, Scotty. We've been sent back in time to keep the Enterprise from being destroyed. Aliens are trying to alter the future.
All right, lad. You can start by helping me keep this ship from blowing to pieces and get rid of that bloody bomb.
So that again is Chris Duhan as Montgomery Scott.
It's cool that they got
I've heard
one
the number 2 shield.
his son to play him. Does it matter which way I divert it?
I don't know.
Now check on that bomb.
Checking on the bomb.
Auxiliary power. 2 weapons. Not that one.
Not that one. Whatever you just did, not that one.
Auxiliary power to
There we
engines.
go.
Not that one.
Okay, apparently not that one.
Auxiliary power to engines.
Auxiliary power to engines. Okay,
I don't have...
it's over here. There's different consoles for different things. Once it lights up, I should be able to do it.
Auxiliary power to engines.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Good work. Now check on that bomb.
Check the bomb.
Yeah, I'm on the bomb. I can do that one.
Now we'll probably have to send
Repair team to deck 19.
Dex 19. Okay. Sending them out.
Good work. Now check on that bomb.
Check on the bomb again. Gotta make sure it's okay.
The captain's ordering me to cut the power? I see what he's about.
Man, I haven't ran this in ages.
That got him.
We can't disarm this bomb, but we need to get to that Orion ship anyway. We can take it with us.
Why not just beam it into space?
We can't let that ship be captured. It has dangerous technology on it.
Dangerous.
I need you to trust me. That ship needs to be destroyed. You can't tell anyone what happened here. It could damage the timeline irreparably. Besides, I'm captain now, so I technically outrank you.
All right, lad. I'll take you at your word. Once you're ready, I'll send you and that bomb over.
I'm going to do a quick audio shift on my side.
Yeah, I just hope it puts me back in my regular outfit.
Now, what's this?
Transparent aluminum. Wait.
There we go. I kind of fixed the outfit.
The Orions will lock down their ship. We need to override their security systems.
Push X, aim your weapon. It's so bright in here. I don't... Go away, pop-ups.
You have pop-ups?
It was giving me the pop-up to... This is how you focus stuff. Press this button to... I'm like, I don't need this anymore. I don't know why it started popping up.
And to think, I joined Starfleet to save lives. I mean, technically this character is a doctor, but, you know, she's also from the Mirror Universe, and they're all kind of, you know, murderers.
So all this bright light probably really annoys your character then.
I'm going to try.
Yeah, probably. My turn to summon some targs here. Call Daniels.
The bomb is in place.
The lighting is weird.
Well, they tried to do a thing to make it a filter over everything to make it look like the old original series show. It's just, I don't know that it worked so well in certain instances.
That was close. I'm glad I got you. Indeed. Comes with the job, I'm afraid.
That was quite an adventure. I think you have the makings of a fine but you...
So that was a lot of the original, series people.
A lot could have gone wrong.
It was, although we kind of missed one. I'm not sure where Isaac Garrett was in there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, who was he? He may have said something. I just missed it.
He may have been the crew member that walked around with us, the other guy that had a speaking part. But the character is supposed to be named Isaac Garrett. I don't know. That's what I found online, said that he was supposed to be in that episode. Oh yeah, he's just a random
crew member 5.
Yeah, pretty much. So, and that's the only episode that he's supposed to be in. So I can't even run another episode to show you guys who he is. But Vic Mignogna as Isaac Garrett, Chris Duhan as Montgomery Scott, Matt Winston as Daniels, and Walter Koenig as Pavel Chekov. Now, the other person who was introduced in 2016 was Joseph Gatt, who comes to us as 0718. And he also ran that character, the same character, in the 2009 reboot of Star Trek.
Well, I think he was mostly in the Star Trek Into Darkness movie. I don't know if he was in others. I'd have to double check that.
Let's see, that's yesterday's War Terminal Expanse. So let's run Terminal Expanse.
We have discovered that the sphere builders have been conducting operations in...
Transwarp. I was bad. I didn't pick these missions up before we started today.
How dare you?
I know. Are you ready?
I am sitting right here. Hey, there you are on my screen. Hey, it actually asked me to transfer with you.
Weird how that does not happen more often than what it does.
Yeah. It's fine. I mean... from my understanding, also something... I back to the coming anniversary stuff. From what I heard, they're reworking a lot of the Klingon missions. Sounded like almost all of them.
I heard some talk about that, but they have not made any official announcements yet. I guess in particular, the missions involving the Fek'Liri have been revamped.
In 2387,
there's Daniels again.
Quantum Rift. Yes. In our timeline, I'm reading multiple...
So we just came into the Kelvin timeline in order to stop the sphere builders. Ah, there he is.
I do hope talk? If not, you may win
Now
our
these Klingons I actually
my
kind of
hand
like.
at your throat.
Wish we could play as those guys.
Reading multiple Klingon life signs on Yorktown's bridge. Enemy reinforcements inbound.
If I'm paying attention and you need a help on defenses, I do have something.
I'm doing okay. The Titans.
Apparently,
tough
I'm
shit.
not. I need to pay attention to myself.
Unidentified vessel. This is the USS Yorktown. We are under attack by Klingon boarding parties. Can you provide assistance?
All right. So that right there was Joseph Gatt as 0718.
Human cyborg, or well, I think he's an android.
Cyborg
technically.
relations.
Yeah, that's what the first thing that popped into my head. Wrong galaxy, wrong universe.
Our friends over at the other podcast would have enjoyed that.
But isn't he technically a cyborg, or is he? No, I think he's technically an android.
Yeah, I don't know. That's one of those things that's weird about the Kelvin timeline because, as we know in the Prime universe, Data was one of the first human-made androids. Now they ran into some others, other species had created them, or other races out in the galaxy had created them. But in the Prime timeline, Data was the only one. But here in the Kelvin timeline, they have, well, and Discovery too. Discovery has cyborgs. They don't really have full-on androids, but they do have cyborgs. But here we have a full-on working android, and he even kind of looks a little bit like Data. Makes me wonder if that's another thing that they explain away by, saying that they scanned the information out of the Narada.
Come over here after you put out the last fight. Over here.
Well, here's Admiral Garrett. Actually, well, I think this is a different Garrett.
As you can see, Yorktown and
Isn't it?
I wonder if that's supposed to be him.
needs to be neutralized. Can I count on you and your
Maybe
crew to
that's
finish the job?
Because something I remember reading when doing some of the research was
Find a proper
you run into him as an admiral
work with the
later.
science officer to make that happen.
Yeah, well,
Um,
maybe that's it then. So here we have finally Vic Mignogna as Isaac Garrett, apparently Admiral Garrett.
Console. Together we can triangulate our scanners.
I'm okay with that. At least we gave him the credit, and then 0718 here.
Yeah.
Play the little mini game.
I believe we found a suitable location.
Consult.
I have reviewed your proposed infiltration coordinates.
I'll stay on the Yorktown to assist.
Beam us down. All right. So we got to go fight some Klingons. So apparently in the Kelvin timeline, when it comes time for the Svill builders to do their thing, instead of going to the Zindi, they go to the Klingons. get the Klingons to side with them. And then here we come and kind of ruin all their plans again. Gotta love those sphere builders.
Receiving data. I had no idea the sphere builders were involved in so many.
You cannot stop our plans.
You shall not pass. Oh wait, wrong universe again.
This data exterminated entire.
Yeah. That's not even the right genre.
It's fine.
I mean, we are walking across a great bridge here, right?
And there it goes down miles, probably down, you know, or at least, you know, way out of sight. Long enough
Yeah.
someone could, like, you know,
Yes.
fight a Balrog or something on the way down.
No, just Klingons. Ooh, I'm in trouble.
I'm coming. You kind of took off without me.
Yeah, that would explain why I'm getting my butt kicked.
I just got my butt kicked.
Thanks to the Red Angel, I'm back. There, that's better.
I think I need to distribute my pets out better before I run this guy some more.
Final shot.
The latest data is local. It corresponds to this universe's quantum signature.
Quantum signatures.
Yep.
We didn't mention the Galactic Red Alert event still going on. You have a few more days to get this stuff done.
Oh,
So-
you're right. I didn't have that on the list.
Definitely worth getting the experimental ship upgrade token, ultimate tech upgrade, and a captain specialization point.
And now we're stuck on a loading screen.
Well, that's why I was
this
like,
one's a little different. Most of the Red Alert events that they do require 5 days.
Builder ships.
This one apparently. Oh, hey, look! It's actually sphere builder ships.
Ow.
This one requires 10, and then typically they make you choose what reward you want. And in this one, you get all 3 of them. So this was a little different for a Red Alert event. Man, those are tough ships.
The sphere is ejected.
Oh, look, and now we get to fight more of them.
Start sequence of activating explosives.
I really need to up my exotic damage on this ship. So I built this this character to be a Tetrion based. So all of my away team's ground weapons are Tetrion, and all the ship weapons are Tetrion. Even the torpedo is a Tetrion torpedo. I basically did that to be a the character that goes after the Endeavors for Tetrion, which was cool and all, but it really Tetrion does a shield drain, so it really helps if you build your ship to be a drain type ship, and I have not.
So I noticed that the marking of that well, I don't think it's Enterprise, but that Constitution is 1717 NC 1717.
It's the Yorktown, USS Yorktown. Oh, look, there it goes.
Poof. I think I might have to reclaim more stuff. I might have leveled this guy and not upgraded his equipment.
Nice work over there.
It was rough for a moment, but you both...
And Daniels suffers his typical injury there. Terminal expanse completed.
The envoy's been busy since our last meeting. I think we can...
Okay, so just to rehash here, we ran an episode in the Agents of Yesterday called Return to Babel, and in that episode we had Walter Koenig as Pavel Chekov, Chris Duhan as Montgomery Scott, and Matt Winston as Daniels. And then we ran in the Yesterday War arc. We ran Terminal Expanse, and in there we had Joseph Gatt as 0718 and Vic Mignogna as Admiral Garrett. So let's see, it's about 15 minutes. Let's run to Earth. Let's do our secondary target here for today.
Earth.
Yeah, let's go to Earth. Now, when we do these guest star episodes, we like to recognize and remember those who are no longer with us. In this particular case, we're going to talk about James Doohan. Let's get up here to the memorial.
Apparently, I've leveled up and earned another officer.
Congratulations. Mezzanine. Oh, and right there, his name, just as soon as I run up here, James Doohan. All right, so James Duhan, born 1920, died 2005. He played Montgomery Scott from 1966 to 1994. When his health prevented him from acting or even voice acting, his son picked up the role of Montgomery Scott, and Chris Duhan played that character in a fan-made Star Trek show called Phase 2, I believe. Do you know that one?
I don't. It might be the one I watched, and I just don't remember. I'm bad with names, man.
He played it. He played the character first in a web-based Star Trek fan film or fan series. I believe it's called Phase 2. And then when it came time for STO to do some stuff with Montgomery Scott, they asked Chris Duhan to come and play the role that his father originally played. And he was only too happy to reprise that role again. So in STO, the voice actor is Chris Duhan, but in the original series and all the movies and whatnot, and even an episode of The Next Generation, the character was played by James Doohan. So here at the memorial, they have a quote, and James Doohan's quote is, "I really didn't have to work, shall we say, with Star Trek. It was natural. When I opened my mouth, there was Scotty." I did a little bit of research into this. So James Doohan was a true voice actor. So he could do tons of different accents. He knew a bunch of different languages, and when he auditioned for Scotty, he really like played around with the voice. Like during his tryouts for the character, like each time he spoke, he did a different inflection to it. But ultimately, he settled on Scottish because of the name. So the name was Montgomery Scott, and he said to him, "You just can't have the name Montgomery Scott without being Scottish." So that ended up being the inflection and the voice that he settled on. Um, and actually, as I understand it, initially it was not what was wanted. They tried to talk him out of it, but he more or less insisted, and that became the Scotty that we know and love.
Oh, it wouldn't be Scotty without it. So,
Right?
I mean,
but yeah, so it worked really well.
Scotty with a German accent, not quite the same.
Or English, for that matter. I mean,
Yeah, it wouldn't be. The choice was good.
And it makes sense with the name. I mean, I agree with that wholeheartedly. The name is Montgomery Scott. So, I suppose they could have changed the name if he really wanted to, but that was the character name that he was trying out for. So it, just kind of stuck, and that's what he went with. All right. So, yes, as Grebog pointed out a little bit ago, we did miss that there is still an ongoing event. You are down to 7 days. So that's not enough to get your 10-day requirement to get the free free items, but it's certainly enough to get a pretty big discount. And so if you get 7 days of discounts, your buyout price is going to be 450 Zen. It's a little less than $5. That's what I'm sitting at right now, is 7 out of 10.
Same.
And I actually need to run the Borg alert or one of the alerts to get that done.
Same.
So let's see. Is there anything else we need to go over?
You can find more information about us at fleetactionreport.com. You can find us on YouTube. You can. We have a Twitter account that's not really used.
Yeah, we need to work on that.
We have a Facebook page which is used and definitely a good place to keep up to date with what's going on. We also, if you're wanting to join our fleet, which is Alia Iacta Est Classis, which is part of the Alia Iacta Est, or AIE for short, the overall community, and just go to AIE.org or AIE-guild.org.
Guild.
Yes, AIE-guild.org. And that's how you can find the Discord server and join us. We have our own channel. We do not bite. We share information, tips, help people. So it's a very friendly community, and all are welcome.
We have weekly events, and obviously we host a podcast. And we have had members of the fleet on the podcast before. So if you're interested in that, speak up, let us know. We like having other players come on and give opinions on things, or give their experience as a new or experienced player, all kinds of stuff. We also accept any suggestions to improve or to get more people interested in our podcast. So if you have any suggestions, you can find us on Facebook or go ahead and shoot us an email. You can all our contact information is on our website, fleetactionreport.com. All right, so we've got a few minutes here. I'm going to switch tunes, and I think I'll go ahead and run the event. You want to come with me?
Sure, I'll switch over. I think I want to... Actually, I'll continue flying what I have set up. I won't worry about switching ships. Because that's when things get wonky, is when you start switching ships.
Yeah, I did that earlier today. I actually switched twice.
Well, I have other ships set up. It's just for some reason I've noticed your starship traits get wonky when you start switching them. So I'll just leave myself the way I am. Oh, you're doing your research and development, I see. All right, here.
Yeah, I'll knock this out real quick.
So
Almost done.
I am flying
I'm getting there.
The Walker Light Battle Cruiser. I have it as
forget. Does this?
Hmm?
This should queue both of us, right?
It should.
I haven't done the Alachi one yet. Let's do the Alachi. Everybody does the Klingon one, or not the Klingon.
The Borg.
Everybody does the Borg.
A lot of people do Borg or Tholian. They are two of the quicker ones. So if you don't have a lot of time, it's easy to just hop into the Borg queue and get in the Borg queue, not the Borg cube, and then
There we go.
go
Did
and
you
blow
get
up.
that to pop?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Well, maybe.
Hello, computer.
Speaking of Scotty.
I really liked, some of that, things he did there. I mean, if you think about it, the way he works with computers, and then you go back to, say, our time frame where you use your hands for everything, you know.
What was it he says? A keyboard? How quaint.
Yes.
And then he types like crazy on it. Here we go.
And
Alachi.
gives them transparent aluminum.
That was a big ship.
Well, you just changed. Oh, this one.
Hey, doesn't have a fail. We didn't do the Zenkethi one. Here we go. Disable the space gate.
Get out of in front of that.
Okay, so it says disable, but I don't know what I'm aiming for.
Well, we have apparently multiple groups of stuff going on here.
Oh, wow.
So we have to also defend back here the science teams.
Yeah, I see that.
So we have 3 points that we need to defend. One is a science team. Let's see. This side has 3 people. I'm going to go to the other side where there is nobody. I'm going to... Why are they... So... We have 2 people that just seem to be hanging around me.
That's all right. We've got this. We've got a Romulan ship over here that's defending the science team, and I'm blowing up the enemies pretty much as soon as they come out. So we got this.
Yeah, I just was... They were all over on the other side from me, and then they all came with me to this side. I'm like...
They probably don't know what they're doing. It's all right. Everybody has to learn somehow, right?
So it seems like every time I complete a disable space gateway, I add another % to the checkbox.
Yeah, it's almost done though.
Well, that's because I'm just sitting here spamming disable gateway. And so is another guy or person.
Oh, shoot.
Defeat Alachi battle group.
Yep, I'm working on it. Wow, that's a lot of... Not sure what's going on in there.
I think someone did like a black hole type thing.
And we won. Good for us. And I got my daily progress.
Yay. Daily progress. And like I said, if you want to go through here fast or get your daily progress done fast, the quickest way is the Borg or Tholian red alerts are fairly quick. That one's not too bad either. But I would definitely say the Borg is probably one of the fastest. Tholian one used to be kind of a hassle, but now with people's gear, it's not that. You can burn through the Tholian one pretty quick. The Alachi one, that one wasn't too bad either. You just have to... A lot of time is disabling the gateway. And, yeah. Right?
That wasn't too bad, though.
No.
All right, guys. So next week, we're going to do an anniversary event episode. Show you how to earn your progress on that. I think that'll be fun. That'll be a good one. And we're getting it right at the start of the anniversary, unlike our winter event. Oops.
Yeah, well, you know. I think we'll show some of the Omega stuff, because if you haven't done the Omega particles, you probably... once you know what to do and where to go, it's not that bad. But
yeah.
we'll cover all that kind of stuff.
All right, so anniversary event next week. Other than that, see you out there.
Live long and prosper.